I wanted to talk to you guys just a little bit about, just share a little bit some of my feelings about what it is that we do as a company. And talk to you actually not as the CEO of Northstar, but actually how I feel as a customer of Northstar, which I am. And I thought about this a lot, how I actually look at the service that I receive from Northstar and what that means to me personally. I will say that my view on this has changed a lot in the last 10 years, really starting when I got married. Being married, but then also becoming a father and having children. I have 4 daughters, ages 2 through 8. And I will say that for me, my wife and my 4 daughters are the most important part of my life. I would do anything for them. And as a father, how I feel about that, and even just how I feel about the safety, the protection of my family, that is something that I think about every day. And really, what it means to have a Northstar system personally for me. And in my life, I know, and there's so many different ways, but if I wake up in the night and I hear a noise, I don't even have to for 1 second even think that it is even possible that there is somebody in my house. I don't even think about it. I don't have to think about it. I don't even have to worry about something like that. And if I have to go on vacation, I know that my house is protected. At our home, my family, we arm our system every night and every day. And my wife is very committed to using the security system, I think is maybe the best way to say it. She arms it whenever she leaves the home. And honestly, for her, we've talked about the fear that she feels, as a parent and as a mother, and for her, it's totally paralyzing. And she, she's probably described it a little bit differently than I would, but I think it all maybe even means something a little bit different to her. But having a security system for us, it gives us freedom, and it gives us confidence in living our lives every single day. My daughter the other night was having a hard time sleeping because she was obsessed about the idea that, what if there was a fire? And I said to her, I said, honey, you know that we have a Northstar system, right? She said, yeah. I said, so do you know how that works? And she said, no. I said, so if there was ever a fire in our house, Northstar would send they would contact the fire department, and the fire truck would come to our house. And I said, you know how fast they do that? And she said she didn't really know. And I said, honestly, we would have a fire truck here in just a few minutes if there was ever a fire in our house. So do you think there's really anything to worry about when it comes to a fire? And she said, and then she kind of nodded her head and recognized that really there wasn't. And I actually know that that's a fact that they would be there, because I have set off my smoke detector, and the fire department the fire truck was dispatched, and I couldn't believe how fast. I looked out the window and there was a fire truck. I love that. I love that, what we're able to do and what that does, and how that really blesses the lives of our customers. I was talking about it with my wife, and I asked her, what is it even worth to you having a system right now in our home? What would you pay for that? And I said, would it be worth $100 a month to you? And she, without even batting an eye, said, yeah, absolutely. And I said, $200 a month. And she said, for me, honestly, it's the most important thing that we have. If I had to choose, I would have our system over TV, over a lot of other things, just because it's it's what allows me to function, and to give me peace and confidence. I love it, and I absolutely, and I feel the same way. I'm so thankful, and it's awesome to be able to feel so passionate about what we're able to do for people. I think it's incredible. We have such an incredible organization and so many people that are committed to being excellent in what they do. So I just want to thank you, and just wanted to share a few thoughts of mine about really how I feel about the services that we provide.